Hi, Timberwolves fans. This is Sarah Pavlacek here with head cross-country coach Jamie Moreno. Jamie, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
So, looking at the season so far, how have you felt your team has done leading up to today and the season thus far?
Well, we've definitely had some pretty good some performances, individual performances, and some team performances. But at this point, we're trying to just still trying to find our team identities on both sides, and really just trying to be consistent with things and improving each week. And on the women's side, we've battled a lot of injuries, and that's kind of been the story of our women's program over the last few years is small numbers, and those small numbers just trying to keep them healthy and stuff. So we really haven't had on the women's side a team race where we've had everyone in there running in the same meet and being able to continually get better. But those that have been running strong, and we're definitely looking for big things over the next few meets on the women's side. And then on the men's side, same kind of thing. We have a little bit more depth on the men's side, but we always have one or two guys that aren't in there because they're not healthy, and just trying to run a full squad every week that's healthy on the men's side also has been a little bit of a struggle. But we've been able to do some good things because we have a little bit more depth. So, just trying to, I think, moving forward, from here on out, we're just really trying to establish some consistency, get everybody healthy, and really trying to get the team to believe and get out there and race and be competitive and not, fear the competition, especially in the bigger meets that we've been to.
Yeah, I know last year you had some issues with injuries. This year it's been a little bit of the same, but you have had some great performers. Talk about Jenny Franz. She's really had some great performances as far as being on one of the top 25 times in school history, multiple times actually. And same with Sammy Tanui. Been again in the top 25 times in school history, some great performances from him. Talk about what you see from those two individuals.
Well, Jenny Franz is pretty talented, and she's somebody that, since I've been here, has kind of battled not really just injuries, but just being sick a lot. With distance running and cross country and track and stuff like that, it's all about consistent training and being healthy, whether it's an injury or whether it's being, just sick or something. And she really hasn't been able to put together a full entire season on track or cross country. And so she's finally healthy, and she's been running extremely well. She's not running close to her PRs right now, but she's definitely had some positive races and stuff, and she's been a bright spot for our team. Sammy Tanui is another example. He's someone that's been here for 4 years for Northwood now, and has just battled injuries since he's been here. And once he gets to going, he gets hurt again, and it kind of sets him back. So he had a really good summer, and he's been healthy all season, knock on wood. And he's kind of led our team, and we're really, with the race experience that he's finally getting consistently, I'm hoping that he's going to take that next step in the next 3 weeks and really drop his times. So for him, I think it's more of a confidence thing and being able to get out there and run hard at the beginning of the race, not just the end.
Okay, Coach. So now we've talked about a little bit about what you've done up to this point. Let's talk about this weekend. We have the Northwood Invite here in Midland, Michigan. Talk about where that's going to be held and some of the changes that are going to happen this year.
We're excited. We're going to have the meet out Curry Golf Course, which is just about 1.5 miles away from campus. It allows us to be on a surface that's really consistent and really good footing, and we don't have to really worry about if it rains a lot. So we moved it from our course because our course, if it rains a lot, it tends to flood in certain sections, and we never know what we can do with it on race day. So we're pretty excited, and Curry Golf Course has just been awesome and letting us go out there and host the meet and provide a lot of things for us. So we're pretty excited about that. But it's a pretty small meet. Only going to be about 45 men entering the race and around 30. So basically Lake Superior State's bringing their team. Ferris is bringing a few. Saginaw Valley's bringing parts of their team. And there'll be some unattached runners, and then I think there's a club from northern Michigan that's coming up. So pretty small meet, but it'll just kind of allow us to run the people that need another race before the conference meet in 2 weeks, and allow us to maybe work on some race tactics. And it's all about during the season using different meets to work on, whether we go out really hard one meet and try to hang on, whether we work the middle miles in a meet, or whether we run as a pack in a meet. So this will allow us one more opportunity to kind of fine-tune things going into the conference meet in 2 weeks. So So like I said, not a really big meet, but definitely an important small meet for us to get ready for the conference meet.
Okay, Coach. So thank you so much for being here with us. Once again, Northwood Invite this Saturday at Curry Golf Course starting around 10 o'clock. Come and show your support.